Matt and I decided to open our own brewery after being keen home brewers since our early 20s, brewing shed loads of beer and just dreaming, like most home brewers do, of having their own brewery, and just one day decided the day jobs weren't what we wanted and time to give the brewery a crack. I'm Matt. And I'm Ben from Smart Brothers Brewing. Sort of dipped our toes into the pro brewing and with our small venue up at Somerville, and we just had a 200 litre kit there just to service the tap room. And once we decided it was time to expand and grow, obviously a 200 litre kit becomes the pilot kit, and we needed something that could not only service the tap room but do a bit of wholesale. So a 1,000 litre kit seemed like the best jump, and anything under that you're not really getting the economies of scale you wanted growing from the 200 litre kit. So 1,000 litre kit service our new 100 seat tap room. So we knew we wanted to be on the Western Port still, so Somerville, Tyab, Hastings, and we just spent a couple of years looking and waiting for something to come up, and this space came up in Hastings. First came across PMG when Chris put a post on the Aussie Pro Brewers Marketplace that they had just started up the Melbourne office that he was going to be running. So I rang Chris and had a chat, and all just sort of flowed on from there, really. Working with PMG and Chris and the rest of the team was really easy to design the brew kit. It was several months of sort of backwards and forwards, starting with Chris showing us the standard configurations and us saying, we want a couple of these features and this and that, extra valves on the tanks or different inlets on the kettle. And it was always pretty quick, pretty painless. Yeah, Chris handled all the back and forth with the engineers in China, and I got drawings to review and change and approve. We chose PMG over the other competitors, I think, because they had the local support in Melbourne, but we were dealing with obviously manufacturing overseas in China, so we were getting those cost benefits, but without the hassle of time differences and language barriers and WeChat and emails and all that sort of stuff. I could just ring Chris or email and get an answer back the same day. So it was really just that sort of local support, getting a quality product at an affordable price. Been really impressed with the quality of the stainless and all the welds. I just can't fault them. They're all really nice and smooth. All the internal stuff looks really great. The quality of the raw stainless and the welds and the pipe work and the fittings, it's all faultless, really. Chris kept us up to date with everything. Obviously we couldn't go and visit, which would have been nice, but once Chris was able to go over there, he went over and gave us a video tour of the gear whilst it was being made and when it was put together and tested. No drop in quality from the little kit, which whilst it's only got low output, it's very easy to brew on, so it's easy to be nice and consistent. So making that jump to a bigger kit, there was a little worry of being able to scale recipes and knock them out consistently, but it's been very easy, a very smooth transition. Everything's coming out just the way we want it, so very happy so far. I think the best part of dealing with PMG was just that. The communication was great, and we got a lot of help with the install with Jack and Scott coming over from China and Jack putting it all together for us. So we obviously weren't expecting that. We were expecting to put it together ourselves. So the fact that Jack, the engineer, was able to come over and put it together for us a couple of hours, really, rather than us spending days and days working out, was all great. And just everything hard plumbed, all of the water lines from the HLT to the kettle and all the glycol loop being like hard stainless piping all included, just made that really easy. We didn't have to mess around with running our own glycol loops and all that sort of stuff, so that was great.